Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello from St. Petersburg. What's going on, Yassine? Welcome to my second episode of Buildings from the 1970s. Yeah, beautiful skies today. Beautiful skies today. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Carrie. Hi, everybody. So, we're continuing our series about buildings built in the 1970s here in Los Angeles. Yes, I'm on hats. Hola, Carolina. Hey, Pekka, how are you? That's the Bonaventure I showed you yesterday. Remember that? Hello, Bangor. Hola, Maria in Palma. Melanin Queen, how are you? Oh, it's Candy. Hi, Candy, how are you? Hey, Nicole. Hockey Rose. Over in Periscope. I'm kind of getting used to it. I'm still sort of feeling it out. Typing mess. Hey, Latoya. So, guys, what I'm doing is I've been doing a series that started yesterday about buildings built in the 1970s here in Los Angeles. Why am I doing this? Because in 1956, Los Angeles changed its building heights limit, changed the limit in terms of the height of buildings, which allowed for skyscrapers. Before 1956, none of this existed. None of this existed. And so after they changed the ruling on that to allow tall buildings taller than 150 feet, there was an explosion of skyscrapers in LA. And remember that yesterday I showed you the Bank of America building, which is right here, which is one of the uh, buildings in LA that was built kind of askew, not parallel to, not parallel to the street. And then, hey, good morning, Michelle. And then the Bonaventure over here, these are both built in the 70s. So LA saw an explosion of buildings started in the 56. It was when the ruling was, the council changed the rules. So obviously in 1960s, in the 1960s, they started making plans for tall buildings. And these buildings, many of them didn't come into completion until the 70s. That's why you have so many buildings built in the 1970s. The one I'm showcasing today, or the two I should say, these two buildings I'm showcasing today, my friends, these were the tallest twin towers anywhere in the US or in the world before the World Trade Center. You're looking at the tallest twin towers built in 1972, completed in 1972. These were the tallest twin towers before the World Trade Center in New York, the Twin Towers in New York, came to existence. Hey, Sad, how are you? So these are the tallest twin towers before the World Trade Center. These were completed in 1972. Twin Towers came into being in 1973. I'm at 555 Flower Street. This is 555 Flower Street, headquarters of City National Bank. There's an old 52. 52, imagine 52 floors. And the Twin Towers obviously were 100 plus. Hey Louise, how are you? So you're looking at the tallest Twin Towers in the world before, a whole year before the Twin Towers in Los Angeles came to being. And they're still here. Que ahora, que ahora. Hello, Dallas. I'm on Flower. Grand Central Market is back that way. It's walking distance for me. It's just back that way. A few blocks, Grand is behind me. And then we can see the tallest building west of the Mississippi. The tallest, I'm just going to show it to you because I can see it. This building right here with the spire, the antenna, this is the tallest building. That's the Wilshire Grand. The Wilshire Grand right here with this antenna. That is the tallest building anywhere west of the Mississippi. The tallest building in California, the tallest building west of the Mississippi, the tallest bar, outdoor bar in the Western Hemisphere, the tallest bar, restaurant anywhere in the Western Hemisphere is right here. Yeah, nice and warm. So that's the tallest, that went up recently. And this one reflects the changes in Los Angeles ordinance that said that all buildings needed to have a flat, all buildings in LA needed to have like a helipad, helicopter landing pad. So this building looks different, and a lot of buildings that are coming in next won't have a flat roof for helicopters to land on. But we're focusing on these right now. Which one? You have 70 plus stories in this building, but keep in mind there's several stories below as well. Because the building is tall in earthquake country, we have to go deep into bedrock, deep. So there's like 5 or 6 stories below ground over here, and most buildings, tall skyscrapers, have buildings that are below ground. So it's not unusual to have garages below ground, office space or whatever, because they go down and then they go up. They got to go down before they go up. Again, this is the Paul Hastings building over here. Paul Hastings occupies this. And over here is occupied by City National Bank. These were the tallest Twin Towers before the World Trade Center was constructed in the world. Yes, exactly. The landing for helicopters on the top of the buildings are for emergencies. That's what they are thinking. When they started, and when the building skyscraper started to coming in the 1970s, they felt we needed to have some sort of quick evacuation in case there's a fire, emergencies, or so on, so helicopters could land on top of them. So that's why all the buildings in LA, just before the Wilshire Grand was built, are all flat top, to allow, and they have a big H on them to allow for landing helicopters. Yes, Janet. I think I said that, but I'll say it again. we are an earthquake country. We've got fault lines running through California. The San Andreas Fault, of course, notorious here in LA. And so to build buildings this tall, we need to have codes that they need to stick to. That makes the buildings more expensive to build. Yeah, you seen these? Yeah. So towers, twin towers. Not to be confused, by the way, with the other twin towers that we have here in Los Angeles, which is the prison. We have another twin towers that are lower, and it's the largest prison in the U.S. 50 plus floors, but of course, the World Trade Center was more than 100 floors. Now, I'm going to have a treat for you guys because today is sort of a theme of the World Trade Center. And I'm going to do another broadcast soon after this one, but not in LA. Yes, all New Yorkers, LA had the tallest twin towers, these two, before New York's Twin Towers. Now New York's Twin Towers were obviously under construction. They took a while to be built. They started in 1966, I believe, construction of New York's Twin Towers. But New York's Twin Towers were not completed until 1973. Let me see if I can come over here so I get a nicer view. Blue skies today, beautiful day here in Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm not too far out. Actually, it's in LA, I should say, but it's a neighborhood in LA where I'm going. What's going on, dude? It's kind of a neighborhood in LA I'm going to be going to. Again, City National Bank occupies this section over here and other offices. And then over here is Paul Hastings. So 1972, 1975. A lot of buildings built in the 1970s. It has the beautiful plaza. You notice that there's a theme to this. Remember, I showed you the U.S. Bank building yesterday with the plaza. It looks like a park with the sculptures. Orange was big in the 70s. Hence, you'll see a lot of sculptures with orange. Orange was a thing in the 70s. Orange kitchens and brown and orange and drab green. You know, the 70s colors. Northern California, cool. Yeah, San Fernando's cool. The Valley. So they have a sculpture over here in the plaza in the area here. I'll go across the street and show it to you in a minute. Donna, no, I'm not from LA originally. New York City was my home, but I lived a bunch of other places before. I've been in LA going on 4 years now. You still like those colors? It's kind of a private club. I believe it's from like a men's kind of a club. Yeah, from the way back when. Kind, sort of, sort of. The whole. Take care. Hey Nicole, how are you? Hi everybody, welcome to the tallest, one-time tallest built twin towers in the world until the World Trade Center came into being and overtook it a year later. Let me see if I can pan down a little bit so you can get a sense of one of them. And keep in mind that back in 1972, building this tall was, for architects, was like, especially in earthquake country, was like revolutionary, you know. And to do twin towers, by the way, architects were beginning to spread their wings. A lot of the architects, and they were trying new things, and so for some reason in the 70s, twin towers became a thing. So a lot of buildings built in the 70s were like twin buildings. I'll show you two other twin buildings, by the way. You're a Valley girl? Yes, 52. 52. Let me go across the street. Let's walk through and then I'll come back and show it. I just want to go into those. Everything is shut down, but normally, this is Sunday, should be quiet, but normally on a Monday through Friday thing, it'd be pretty busy down here. It would be pretty busy. Let me go across the street here. Hang on, guys. Of course, the library is back here. This is the McGuire Gardens is right over here. I've scoped it before. This is some construction's been going on forever, having to do with the subway. But this is McGuire Gardens here. And then the public library is that building over here. So that's kind of where we are. Let me get the light here. I'm on Flower Street. This is Flower Street, guys. So this is the base here of the Twin Towers. We can see who else is in the building. Let me show you. Anyway, normally, again, when it's not a pandemic, people be out here eating lunch, hanging out with the umbrellas. River Hydraulic. Yeah. Huh. Again, the sculpture. So I'm in the little area here. There's a big water fountain here. This feature here, it's all shut down now. You can sit around the water fountain. It's closed down right now, as you can see. It's dry. Orange sculptures. Again, this is the second tallest building west of the Mississippi. It was once the tallest until the Wilshire Grand was built. Now it's a second. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Let's walk around it. Nice sitting area. And at night is beautiful. The building is lit up with those light bulbs hanging. Yeah, they shut him down because they figure there's nobody here. The building is shut down. The buildings are closed for the most part. So save money, I guess. Again, it's nice sitting areas. Usually they have places to sit here with the couches. They move the pillows. Have I done the slide? No. I've been up there and I've seen people do the slide. I didn't think the slide was worth the money. Orange is a complement of royal blue. Heading off, Mike. Thanks. Hey, Louise, take care. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Yeah, there's a slide. I can't see it because it's on the other side. It's on the other side of the building. But there's a slide that goes outside of the building. You can slide down from one floor to the next. I forget how much it was. It was like $25. It wasn't worth it. Yeah, they locked them up. They lock them all the time because, someone will go. All of them are locked. They lock them up during the evenings. Otherwise, people will walk off with them. Hey, Carrie, thank you. Thanks for the award. And again, this is the library right here. That building with the pyramid at the top. The sun is shining. Let me see if I can show you from this angle. The sun is behind me. No, it wasn't worth it. It was like a short slide ride. Yeah, quiet. It was a gimmick to make money. And maybe just to say that I did it, but let me walk to the corner here and try to give you another vantage point if I can. Let's see if it works out. But there are restaurants over here. They sell stuff so people can come out and eat during lunchtime or go someplace else. It's nice right there. Everything is shut down. So again, to build this tall, especially in earthquake country, you got to go really down. So there'll be floors that are really, really below ground. Oh, can I not walk that way? Guess I can't go that way. So I'm walking at the base here. It's 555 South Flower Street. Restaurants have been allowed to reopen, so I'm sure some will be open. But they still have to observe the social distancing thing. clearly. Again, you notice how the it's a good vantage point from here. You notice yesterday I showed you the Bank of America building and how it's built through north, south, east, west. See how it looks kind of just twisted compared to the other building. Every building faces, all the buildings, most of them that have been built are parallel to the street they're on. Yeah, a lot of empty buildings. Like this building, this is Flower Street, it's facing the street. This building facing the street. That's how buildings were built. Facing the street, right? Parallel to the street. The architects of this building decided to be rebels, I guess, and build that building differently. They decided they were going to build this building not facing the street, parallel to the street, but rather facing true north, true south, true east, and true west. That's why that building looks that way. So one side is facing north, one side is four sides. One side faces north, one side faces south, one side faces east, one side faces west. It's like a big giant compass, yes. The whole building is a compass. So it's one of the buildings that obviously looks like, okay, why is it that direction when all the buildings look like they're in this direction, except the round ones, of course, you know what I mean? Every building looks like you got a flat surface. Every building you're looking at here that you can see the front of them, right? This one is like, you can see two sides. It has windows. It has windows. It's like these dark tinted windows. They have windows. So this one you can see two sides versus one side standing from this direction. Wells Fargo were also thinking out of the box. They made a triangular building, but the Wells Fargo building, which is right here, it's right through there. The Wells Fargo building looks like paper thin from a certain angle. So the Wells Fargo building was built paper thin from one particular angle, but it's a triangle actually. The footprint is a triangle. Yeah, it is eye-catching. It's very interesting. So again, architects will try to do different things. Let's kind of go down to I want to go down to the corner here and see if I can get you another vantage point. Hey, help me out again. What time is? I sort of know, but help me out. For Super Bowl fans, kickoff is what time? 8? Is it 8? No, it's not 8. I'm on the West Coast here. What time is Super Bowl kickoff, everyone? No, they didn't have trouble, I don't think, getting approval. Because keep in mind, today maybe the city would say you're gonna do what? But back then, it was all new, getting these new buildings, and so the city kind of was like, okay, that's interesting, that's cool, and as long as it's not affecting the flow of traffic or anything like that. Is it? Does anyone know how to turn the sound on in HAPS? There's a mute button. I think there's a little thing looks like a speaker, and I believe if you click on that, the sound will come on. This is the Pegasus building here, apartments, and it's this is a bar that is closed now. I think it's closed. Bar restaurant. It's called Public School 213. Another building built in the 70s. Yeah, I'll talk about that one too. But let's kind of. I want to see if I can get a different view. Oh yeah, a kind of a different angle here. So let's see. These are the two buildings. The towers. Kickoff is 3:30. Okay, so 3:30 p.m. California time. Okay, so 3:30. I'm just seeing if I have time. 12. I don't want to interfere with the Super Bowl. So again, guys, you're looking at the tallest twin towers. Before the Twin Towers, the World Trade Center in New York was built. These opened a full year. It wasn't that long. Opened a year before the Twin Towers in New York. 3:30 West Coast. I might have time. I think I might have time. No, I think 3:30 West Coast time. Actually, I'm gonna go across the street and maybe I'll get a better view. I'm just trying to figure out if I have enough time to do another broadcast. Let's go across here. Yeah, this is like a public school. It's called Public School 213. Let's see. Maybe from here we get a better view. Yeah, kind of. A different angle. What do you mean, why so late? Super Bowl usually goes into the evening. Hola, Araceli. Feliz domingo. Sí. Estas son las Torres Gemelas, que eran las más altas antes de las Torres Gemelas en Nueva York. O sea, estas torres estaban completas en 1972 y las Torres Gemelas en Nueva York lo completaron en 1973. Entonces estás mirando en Los Ángeles las Torres Gemelas más altas del mundo en ese tiempo. I'm just telling her in Spanish these were the tallest twin towers in the world before the Twin Towers in New York came to be. No, I don't think I need to do lunch. Sí. De nada, de nada. Y aquí estoy en el centro de Los Ángeles. I'm in the downtown area, LA. And again, this building, two of the buildings, I should say, completed in 1972, in the 1970s. Okay, so let's do this. I think I'll have time to do another broadcast that's quite interesting, and it's related to the well, I'll keep it a surprise. How's that? I'll make it a surprise. I have my coffee in the car still. I need to drink it. Oh, I wanted to take a photo. Oh man. Okay. I left my. So I'm gonna do another broadcast, guys. I think I have time to do it. It's almost noon. So let's see. And it's all tied together. So hey, thanks for the award, Gabe. Gabe. I'm sorry, Bernita. Gabe. Bernita, thanks for the award. It's hard because I'm pointing up and I'm looking up. It's hard on the neck. It's hard on the neck looking up like that the whole time. Woo. But there you have it, guys. So just so I have time to do what I want to do with the next broadcast, I'm gonna end the broadcast now, guys. If you're not following me and you want to check out my other broadcast, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. But we're gonna end it here. We're gonna move on to the next buildings I want to broadcast. They're across town, so I want to make it there in time and be up and running. So thanks again for joining me, guys. The tour continues. We're only just beginning. And again, let me give you a quick 360 of the area before I go. Again, Flower Street. This is downtown LA at 6th Street, 5th Street behind me. The Standard is right here. Same name on Haps. Yes. All you have to do is subscribe. Okay. I'm going to run along, my friends. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.